Shuffle 4 rocks into decks? I just don't... Ooh, zombie power... Do I want zombie power in the middle lane? I feel like the answer is no. I got a rock. I'm gonna play nothing and really hope that zombie giant man goes over here. Why do we have a zombie power man and no power man? Because technically power man is Luke Cage and it's the same thing. However, I agree with you. All right, Khonshu, I need you to like calm down for me, buddy. I've only discarded strong guy so far, right? So it's actually not doing atrociously for us. Is Malekith the play right now? Because actually, hold up, right? Malekith could be good here. If I play Malekith mid, or is Khonshu just better? Malekith could still suck. I've got 2 rocks, though. I'm playing just Malekith right now. Nightcrawler into what? And a base rock. I am winning this lane. I have a scorn here. That's 2 extra points. They don't know what it is. How's the snapping right now? It's been fun. Whether or not it's good is a different conversation entirely, but I'm having fun. So I'll take that. Ooh, wait, hold up. Firelord? It's not Firelord. Firelord's actually just getting discarded by Khonshu here, is the correct answer. But it's still fun. How's snapping right now? It's been fun. I'm enjoying the game. I'm having a good time. We still win the mid. They don't... What? We win this game, right? Yeah, we win. Cool. Easy stuff. Why was that their play? We win like 9 times out of 10 right there, right? Am I missing something there? This deck looks really fun. I think it does seem really fun. Do I think it's good? Probably not, but it looked like a fun time, and I like fun decks more than I like good decks. If you want good decks, you shouldn't be here. If you want good vibes and for me to play whatever the heck I wanna, then you're chilling. We need to run ads after this. We'll run ads after this game, because Twitch is mad at me and I think is now doing pre-rolls, which I actually really dislike. But I didn't realize that till it's too late. It also looks like this deck rides and dies on the back of Zombie Power Man. Heck yeah, fun over everything else, right? So, fun fact about this game. Sorry, I said the word fun again. Fun is not against the rules. You're allowed to have fun in this game, which is so cool. I love that. I like decks that have a green 7/12. There you go. Is Scar in the bait in that Hulk deck, by the way? Scar isn't discounted in that Hulk deck, which is so weird to me, by the way. This is Clog, I think. I think this is Clog. I'm gonna go Gambit, I think. Oh my gosh, it hits World Fun every single time. Come on. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game! Y'all, it's just difficult being this awesome at Marvel Snap. Anyway, Gambit should still only hit his lane, but he is still a really good card. Mid tries Lab doesn't make a big deal here. I'll play Morbius. Doesn't do anything. They've got Merlin, which gets rid of my Scorn. I don't love it, but it's fine, technically. They lose Daredevil. They're probably playing that move, the exact clog list. We're gonna play Gambit. Is this Regis? I thought Regis just had Regis as his name. Well, that sucks for me. Oh, that blew. Changing Torch to 3 was such a mistake? Why? Articulate your point. Sell me. Okay, cool. I thought his name was just Regis. I played against him before. I don't think it was I don't believe changing Torch to 3 was a mistake. Yeah, it's just misery there. Makes sense. Oh, that felt like good neck crack, y'all. Loved that. No longer susceptible to Killmonger? That's fine. If Shadow King exists. Like, is Shadow King not enough? I feel like Shadow King should be enough, typically. I'm gonna play Malekith to get either Strong Guy or Colonel America into this lane. Both of those are amazing here. Nope, they can move. Just, but then also Mercury exists. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't believe it's a problem. Oh my gosh, that's so good for me, y'all. I do not believe that changing Torch to 3 is a mistake. I do not believe Torch should have ever been a 1-cost card. If you think about it, it does not personally make sense to me why the cheapest card, we just go Corvus Glaive, by the way, because we're not bringing back anything with that. It does not make sense that the cheapest card scaled the best. Then the second the 1-cost card had the best scaling. Wait, we're just fine? Oh, we win. Cool. Because Colonel America exists in the right lane. The cheapest card was the best scaler. The second, what is it? The next cheapest card scaled the second best because they cared it could scale even higher based off how many cards your opponent had on the board. Then the most expensive card scaled the worst. That doesn't make sense. I think if Torch was a 1-cost, you're right that Killmonger exists as a counter, but Second Dinner specifically stated that they did not enjoy the fact that that was so easy to do. And that's a fair thing to not want to make it so that you don't, like, one deck, like a move deck has to be bad because the other thing exists, right? Like, that's just something that did not want to exist, and they said it very clearly. Top, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I even have their old OTA notes because I don't delete them, and I probably should. When was that? Does anyone remember when that OTA occurred, where they nerfed it? I'm gonna play Gambit and hope I hit Strong Guy or Corvus. Now, like, 5 people get free wins against most people. What do you mean 5 people get free win? What is it? Wait, what does that sentence mean? I do not understand what you are saying here, Leezy. Like, I'm down. I want to understand it. I do not, for the life of me, understand what you're talking about. And I'm trying, I swear. Who are the 5 people that are, doing so amazingly? There you go. Strong Guy is actually sick. That's awesome for us. Okay, cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is, because they have this stuff, right? Firelord is going to be a real card. I've got Strong Guy over here. Kenzie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well today. It's just Strong Guy right now, right? So I'm going to play Corvus here. Now I'm going to play Corvus left and then Scorn mid. So the argument why I'm so confused with your logic here, legitimately. I'm playing Firelord in this lane, though. We win. Cool. I have. Yeah, Sizer's really good at a pile of cards. That does not mean that that the card is busted. In the slightest. Strong Guy's busted, though. We should nerf Strong Guy. I agree that, like, there are a few people who are really good. Zombie Power Man. Honestly, Zombie Power Man hitting Strong Guy, then hitting Scorn. When you are new to Infinite, the system needs time to normalize, so you gain and lose way more SP per cube. But apparently, that also happens with returning players. Interesting. That feels weird. Muting people should be removed and replaced with a short emote cooldown. You misspelled long emote cooldown. If you emote someone, you don't get to emote them again for, I'd say, 24 hours. Seems about fair. Otherwise, I agree. Every time you try to block emotes, the game should mismarvel you. Chat, could we not, like, do that, though? Like, what if we didn't? Hold up. If I play Scorn here and then Corvus Glaive, how good is this? Is this actually completely great for us here? I feel like they might play a Legion, and even if they do that, I think I'm okay. We win. That's cool. That was a very difficult game. Ooh, Chimichanga's interesting. I'm gonna lose Gambit, but that's actually okay because I've got Conchu as the next one. Yeah, we've actually just got some pretty good stuff here. Zombie Power Man and Chimichanga, and then Morbius. It's gonna be Morbin time, y'all. We're gonna morb all over these fools. I don't even know what's gonna morb to them. Oh, Jesus. Zombie Power Man and Chimichanga here. Oh, we're playing against a dumb deck. And Conchu got played. All right, I'm playing Morbius. Actually, do I want to win that lane? I don't know if I really do. Yeah, it's fine. If I win there. I guess I could have waited a turn. Maybe it would have been fine. A Morbin time variant, but I don't know how you do it. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I agree. I co-sign. I hope they play another card here. I actually don't want to discard something else. This is so good for me. I have a Strong Guy. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. And then that's Gambit. Ooh, y'all, we're cooking right now. Please tell me they Eliath me. Oh, they didn't fart. Fart would have been amazing. Colonel America's a lot of points in this lane. And then I just get to Firelord. And then, oh my gosh, that makes this Firelord, it brings back Gambit, which then makes it so Proxima goes here. Oh, this is so good. Great Darkhawk. It's fine. I hit one of their cards mid every time. It hits mid every time. Hits mid every time. Hits mid every time. Oh my gosh. Make Gambit hit the same lane. It's still fine. I would still win every one of these games. God, this deck is fun. This is in no way, shape, or form a good deck, but this is such a fun deck. I'm loving this pile. This gamer hates Gambit, by the way. I really hate Gambit. I think it should only hit the same lane. However, as much as I hate Gambit, I absolutely believe that the card's good. Hate Shang-Chi, but if I'm running a deck that's with Shang-Chi, you know I'm going to be using Shang-Chi and then be happy whenever I get the Shang-Chi hit. Discard's good right now. Discard's been good for a while. The fact that what they did when they released Zombie Power Man and Colonel America, they just introduced more ways to play discard, and that's awesome. I'm gonna play Morbius here. I played that card. They played the same card as me. Huh. When discard good, Marvel Snap I think is in a good place, legitimately. Lady Sif, Colonel's exceeded your expectations. I think I was already pretty good on Colonel America. However, I think Zombie Power Man exceeded a lot of people's expectations, and it's really cool. They've got a Black Knight? That's dumb. Why the heck did they get Black Knight? Let's play a Firelord here. We're gonna let that just sit there for a second. Firelord's gonna trigger endgame. Honestly, the free Invisible Woman's pretty good for us here. Colonel America, speaking of Colonel. And they got the Blade. Is that gonna hit Apocalypse? Of course it does. God, they have got a... Did they get a 12 or a 16 power? The Black Knight animation happened after Apocalypse. It makes me think they just got a 16 power Apocalypse, and if that happened, I'm gonna cry. I don't love that either. I think it's Colonel America here. Yep. And this is the play. Yeah, it's just literally this. This empties our hand, and then we get the, You're shocked we're not running MODOK? Why do we need MODOK in this list? Tell me on MODOK. I don't see a reason to play MODOK. Like, I'm not even trying to be like, I just don't think there's a reason to play MODOK in this list. I just like the full discard. I don't think you want that in this pile. I think you want to be more selective. Like, I get the desire for it, but I don't think it's great here. That's so nice. We don't win the left lane, do we? I'm gonna cope that we do, but I don't think we actually do. Ah, nah, we only discarded, What? Each turn you discard a card. I discarded cards more than once. Oh, yeah, Colonel America's bug. I forgot about this. Colonel America only counts if you've actually put the card in the discard pile. I think. Because we discarded twice at least. We got one trigger on Zombie Power Man, which got this. And we had another thing where we discarded 3 cards. So we had 2 triggers. We wouldn't have won this lane anyway. But this is just incorrect. Because Morbius counts it accurately, Colonel America doesn't. I'm actually gonna report this as a bug. Do I want Vulture? I probably should just play Vulture. I just don't need it. Los Diablos. This is just not a great start currently, y'all. Wow, there won't be many people playing Snap. There are not many people playing Snap right now. Wow's us. Go Corvus here. I lose Colonel and then Scorn. Scorn's fine. I'm gonna be evil. Why not just double destroy? We are double destroy. What do you mean? That's what we're doing. That's why we're evil. What do you think's happening? Oh, you know what? It could have technically not hit Gambit both times. Did I realize that? Nope. Was I worried about that? Never. All according to plan. See, you just don't miss. That's the answer. You just don't miss. Some people might be like, why would you do it this way? It could go poorly. If you're bad at Marvel Snap, sure. Not for me, though. Skilled gamer. Anyway, Conchu's also awesome. Imagine getting a 12-powered card that also adds even more. Yeah, it was just a flex. That's all we were doing. Wait, I destroyed these cards. Why are you bringing them back? Oh, that's fine. Misery doesn't matter here. Oh my gosh, neither one of those hit fire hair? That's so good for us, y'all. Y'all don't even... I mean, you probably do know, but still, I love it. I can't dump my hand enough for strong guy to be good, right? That's not a thing we can do here. I can go Vulture Scorn into probably playing... I think I'm just going to fully commit mid, and then I'm going to put 7 more points in this lane. I think that's what I'm doing here. We're not going to raid into Marvel Snap because there's really no one playing Marvel Snap. There's a few people, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know them. So we're going to raid into someone that I know. That's what we're going to do. Wait, why am I being punished? Why are they? Uh-oh. It's fine. I'm not punished here. Ooh, that's a good Juggernaut. Oh, that's so spicy. You're playing Bren right now? Well, I hope one of you wins. Hope one of you wins. I don't know which one. You want to tie? That's actually probably even fair. How about we want to tie instead? This game's a lot of fun. I actually think this deck was really cool and interesting. I did not expect it to do as well as it did. What are my actual stats with this as we wrap it up for today? Let's pull it up. This deck got that many wins. I might be downloading the VOD of this and using that as a highlight because that's just really good. Yeah, that was actually a really solid win rate. It's a, sample size. This was a lot of fun. This deck is so much fun. I did not expect to really enjoy this pile as much as I did, but it felt like an absolute blast. It seemed like there were so many cool pieces, so many interesting ways to also use Firelord. Also can use Strong Guy. It's so cool. I had a blast with this. As someone who doesn't like Gambit, Gambit's still really good here. Now, in terms of expensiveness, this is one that if you don't have a lot of the cards, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of cards I don't know if are easily replaceable. I don't think you can work without Proxima. Firelord's probably replaceable in here. Corvus Glaive, I really like. I wouldn't replace Corvus. You can maybe throw in a Moon Knight instead, but then you lose. Actually, I don't even think I'd go Moon Knight. Maybe you can go with like a Swordmaster, but then you lose. But Swordmaster isn't great. Grandmaster, maybe that's what you would sub out for it. Zombie Power Man is a card I don't think you can take out of this deck. I think it's irreplaceable. Colonel America is just another way to get points, and this deck needs that. So I actually would argue Colonel America is also necessary here. Conchu, you want ways to bring back your cards, and I don't think Ghost Rider would be enough. I like Conchu as a way because it's also an additional target for multiple discards, which mattered a lot for our games. Malekith might have been more replaceable, but I feel like we still got a lot of pretty good value out of it. Some other cards you could be trying to use instead, and I'm not going to give specifics. I apologize about that. I feel like you could do some stuff with trying to put in speed instead. I think another fair potential replacement in this list, like I mentioned, would be Swordmaster. But in general, I think there's a lot more interesting stuff. I don't know if I see any other ones that are going to be particularly great. Fenris Wolf doesn't give you anything great here. Bullseye doesn't have any good value. There's a world where you could try to put in some more cards, some more maybe swarms, and then maybe you want to do some stuff with that. Lady Sif's an interesting shout. I see that as another 3-cost discarder. That's another one that I potentially like. I think you really just do want the 3-cost cards, and it felt like a lot of fun and really interesting pieces. But for what it's worth, I think the reason I started playing this deck is because Firelord got buffed for 1 point of power, and this is the only deck I saw in the top 50% of Infinite, or the first one I saw, top 50% of Infinite, that actually had a positive win rate. So he was cool. I think Firelord's fun. I don't think it's a great card, but I still like what the card does. I think it's a lot of interesting pieces, and it's a Series 4, so maybe it's slightly easier to get, but it just felt really cool and interesting. This deck was just a lot of fun. I know this may be a different type of video where, again, I didn't expect it. This is straight from the live stream. A lot of this stuff, my little cut-ins aren't, but this is so much fun. I really enjoyed this list, and I hope you enjoy as well. Appreciate you hanging out to the end of the video. I will see y'all in a few days here as we're going to hopefully have something fun with Zombie Galacti coming up soon. So appreciate everyone hanging out. See you next time, and peace out.